All right, what up, y'all? Welcome to the show. I'm Shaggy, like you don't fucking know. Hey, so here's our picks for tonight's game: the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, Patrick Mahomes and Matt Ryan. I mean, yeah, Kirk Cousins with the Atlanta Falcons. And sorry I didn't do a video earlier to my 12 followers or my 12 viewers there for the Sunday games. Wasn't that lucrative for me today. I did have the Cowboys on a pick at plus money. I took them on the live action when they're getting stomped down. So I also put them on the money line though. So after giving the house its cut, that wasn't that lucrative or that fruitful. So looking to bounce back tonight, I'll go ahead and cover this game as well as two Monday night games where you got Buffalo and Jacksonville and Cincinnati versus the Washington, whatever their names are, right? We always call them the Redskins, and now it's the Commanders. What kind of dumb shit is that? Honestly, like they're still the Kansas City Chiefs. What the fuck? What's the difference between a Redskin and a Chief, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're still both Native American names. Like, it's fucking retarded. But so yeah, and obviously the last primetime game was a little bit of a teaser beater too. So, I mean, with that being said, like I said, looking to bounce back. Um, But also, like I said, I wasn't going balls deep in that last primetime game either, with good cause too, because there's really no telling. I mean, there's all these games are pretty much a coin flip. I mean, if we're looking at it through reality, if these teams are really rated the way that they're supposed to be rated, and these players, are who they pretend to be on television, then it would be like an easy peasy pick right here, right? You would just take Kansas City at minus 170, right? Like the way they get they got the Falcons looking like they might be decent, right? But everybody knows that they're really not. And the Chiefs, I mean, the Chiefs are the Chiefs, right? What else do you need to say? Um, you know what I mean? Like we got Taylor Swift advertising to all the little Swifties around the world. The next year's next generation to watch football, right? By making out with their tight end Kelsey, and so because it's a prime time game, you really can't tell what's going to happen here. I mean, I want to go balls deep in this one by any means either, because honestly, it's a fucking coin flip, right? To get Kansas City at minus 170 almost looks like a fucking trap, or at three, right? I mean, you know that they're probably gonna win though, um, even though they might not cover the 3 points because everyone's like a field goal, right? Oh, they should easily cover a field goal. So what my prediction for this game is that it's gonna be a close one, and it's gonna be way closer than it should be. The Chiefs are gonna make some dumb calls early. I would save some money and put it back too, just in case they start to get their teeth kicked in early, because they're gonna make a late fourth quarter comeback, right? More than likely, not guaranteed, right? Like don't go putting all your money on that shit to my 12 viewers, but I would say that it's more likely than not that the Chiefs are gonna win this game. They might cover, they might not. That's a fucking crapshoot, right? But where the play is, I mean, if the Chiefs play, this is the way you got to look at it. If the Chiefs play the Falcons 5 times, who's going to win most of those games, right? Are the Chiefs going to win at least 3 of those games? Then you're good, right? If they're going to win 4 of those games, then you're even better at minus 170. So I'd say that if the Chiefs play the Falcons 5 times, there's a possibility they win all 5 times. They're going to at least win 3 of those games. So putting it at 170 on the Chiefs minus 170 is kind of a no brainer for me. Um, Going into tomorrow's game, the Jacksonville Jags versus Buffalo. I mean, I'm just gonna say Buffalo. I don't. What else do I need to say, right? Like, outside Buffalo's one of those teams that the whole world likes to watch. Right? There's a lot of Josh Allen fans outside of Jacksonville. Nobody fucking gives a fuck about the Jags. Right, so you could put them on a teaser. You could put them on a teaser with Cincinnati to try to get Cincinnati down, or even with the Chiefs to get the Chiefs at +4. But I would be careful about that, especially on the Cincinnati side, because Cincinnati's not really. I mean, to say for sure they're gonna win that game is more likely than not. But to take Cincinnati on a teaser with Buffalo just to get them teased down, it's not an EV bet. It's not what you call a plus EV bet, right? Which means that you're making a smart bet, right? So it's likely that it'll cover, but on the grand scheme of things, it's more likely than not if you continue to make bets like that you'll eventually lose money, right? Because you're banking on two things to happen. You're banking on the Chiefs to win, and then by or at least not lose by more than 4 points, or Buffalo to win, at least not lose by more than a point and a half, and then Cincinnati to win. Right. So those are my picks. Take them on the money. Take all three of them on the money line. Don't put any money down on the plus points. Peace.